A while ago, I had absolutely nothing saved, and honestly, that stressed me out every single day. Zero. Not a little. Not a just-in-case fund tucked away somewhere, but a true, stark goose egg. I remember the ritual of looking at my bank app late at night, the blue light illuminating a quiet room. The screen would load, and a small, unforgiving number would appear, a figure that seemed to shrink with every passing day. My heart would perform this familiar heavy drop, a dread that settled in my stomach. The pile of unopened envelopes on the kitchen table seemed to watch me, each one a paper-thin monster I wasn't sure I could meet. But one small change completely changed the way I handled money. Every time I got paid, a wave of temporary relief would wash over me. For a few glorious hours, I felt flush. The number looked healthy, and a sense of optimism would bloom. I would tell myself with sincere conviction that this time would be different. I would put a significant chunk into savings. I would pay down a little extra on my bills. I would be meticulously careful with my spending. But then, life would happen, as it always does. The money began to evaporate. It wasn't one big purchase that did the damage. It was 1,000 tiny leaks. Each small transaction felt harmless alone, but together they pulled my balance down. Paycheck in, money out, painfully predictable. Like running on a treadmill, immense effort, no forward progress. I felt stuck in a relentless loop, suffocated. Initially, I misdiagnosed the problem. I thought the issue was external. I believed my job didn't pay enough. I dreamed if I could just get a raise or land a better paying position, everything would change. I told myself I was just lazy, or that I lacked the discipline others had. I tried to force change through sheer effort. My attempts were sporadic, but intense, but nothing ever stuck. Old habits crept back in. The problem wasn't that I didn't make enough money. The problem was, I had no system. My whole strategy relied on one thing: willpower. Think about all the decisions in a day. By the time you face the temptation to buy that sale item, your decision-making is depleted. Relying on in-the-moment motivation might happen sometimes, but it's not a plan. The core flaw: I thought I needed to become a different, more disciplined person. But successful people don't just have more discipline. They design better systems. They shape environments that make the right choice the easy choice. And this is where everything changed. Motivation doesn't last. Systems do. One evening, after another dispiriting look at my bank balance, I decided I couldn't continue this way. I wrote down one simple sentence: make saving automatic. It was a shift from hoping to doing, from willpower to process. That night, I logged into my online banking portal. I found the section for automatic transfers. With a few clicks, I set up a recurring transfer the day after every payday. A small, almost unnoticeable amount would automatically move from checking to savings. It was a tiny rebellion against my old habits. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to remember to do it. I didn't have to summon the strength to manually move the money. The system would do the work for me. The money would be gone from checking before I had a chance to miss it, before my brain could invent better uses for it. This single action, which took less than 5 minutes, was the most important financial decision I had ever made. And this is the part most people completely miss. Motivation is a fair weather friend. Systems are loyal. A system works when you are tired, stressed, distracted, or feeling weak. I opened a separate savings account at a different bank and didn't order a debit card. A digital lockbox. If I wanted to pull money back, I had to log in separately and wait a day or two. A built-in cooling-off period. I ditched complex spreadsheets. Every Friday, I wrote 2 numbers: what I earned and what I saved. Seeing that number rise, even a little, was incredibly motivating. The first week, I barely noticed the slightly smaller number in my checking account. The next month, another automatic transfer occurred, and I felt a quiet sense of accomplishment. My savings balance, stagnant for so long, began to grow. Not a lot at first, just a small hill of funds. Growing consistently, month after month, with no extra effort. That steady progress created a new kind of calm. Rule 1. Create separation. Checking for spending. A different bank savings for my future. Rule 2. Reverse the habit. Save first, then spend on what remains. Rule 3. Set small, achievable goals and focus on the process, not the giant outcome. I stopped panicking when a bill arrived because I had a small cushion, a buffer against the unexpected. When an unexpected expense arrived, a car repair, a dental bill, I could handle it. My baseline stress plummeted. I slept better and stopped checking my bank app compulsively. It wasn't about becoming rich overnight. It was about finally feeling in control. My money no longer made me anxious every single day. The exact change that worked for me was not about deprivation. I didn't have to give up coffee or friends. It was about making saving automatic. It was about being kind to myself and acknowledging that willpower is limited. Step 1. Log into your bank tonight and set an automatic transfer for the day after you get paid. Pick a small amount, $10, $25, something you won't miss. Step 2. Open a separate savings account, preferably at a different bank, and make it a little harder to access. Step 3. Get a notebook and track one number each week, your total savings. You don't need to be perfect with money. You just need a system that works even on hard days. That's what finally changed everything for me. Part 2 shows the exact system I started using step by step. We'll choose exact amounts, split money for different goals, and grow your savings faster without extra pain. Subscribe if you want money to feel less stressful and more manageable. Most people never realize this. Systems quietly build freedom while you live your life. Start with one small system today. One small, simple change truly has the power to change everything.